We're about to cook an incredible pasta dinner under 30 minutes. It's got a creamy garlic lemony sauce with chicken and asparagus, which are your veggies. I've got you covered. Let's get started. Hey, I'm Laura, and on this channel, I share lots of family-friendly recipes that I've cooked for my family over the years. They're school lunches and simple how-to-cook videos. So if that's your jam and you want to learn how to cook better, hit that red subscribe button. You and I get to do this a couple times a week. To make this recipe go quicker, I'm gonna start out cooking my pasta right here on the side. I've got some water that's already boiling, and we're adding penne pasta into the pot. Give your pasta a quick stir, and then you're gonna cook that according to the package directions, which for me, this penne pasta is about 10 minutes or so. This gives me enough time to start our chicken and the sauce. Here I have some chicken breasts that I've butterflied. Why? Because butterflying your chicken breasts makes them thinner so they cook faster. While I'm heating up my pan, because you want to start with a nice and hot pan, I'm going to take some salt and season my chicken breasts so they taste really great. Salt at a bare minimum, and you can also add some pepper. To my hot pan, I'm going to add some oil. Now you want to make sure that your pan is big enough to hold all your chicken breasts so you can cook them in one batch. Now, one quick tip is to cook the chicken breasts on the first side without moving them and uncovered, so you get that nice and golden sear that we're trying to achieve and trap the juices in. From time to time, you can also stir the pasta. I'm also going to trim my asparagus and cut them into pieces. I show you how to wash them, trim them in another video, but you want to have them, the spears, clean and ready with the ends trimmed and cut into pieces that your fork can pick up. And I'm just gonna put them in a bowl so I can dump them in the pasta water. Now that my chicken breasts have cooked on that first side, I'm going to flip them over and cook the other side. I just flipped my chicken breasts, and my pasta's got 5 more minutes to go, which is just enough time to take my asparagus and dump them in the boiling water so they cook alongside too. The chicken is ready, so I'm gonna remove it from my pan onto a plate right here. I'm gonna make that creamy sauce right in the same pan so it has all of that flavor from the chicken. Let's heat the pan back up, and I'm gonna add some butter. Melt our butter real quickly. We don't wanna brown it. Add the shallot or onion, whatever you have, it works, in the pan. Let's toast it up, cook it down for about a minute, soften it up before we add our garlic in there. Now, I've minced some garlic. I'm gonna add that to my pan, and I'm gonna toast it for about 30 seconds. You wanna make sure you don't burn your garlic, so keep it at around medium-high heat. Some stoves run hot. I'm gonna add some chicken broth to the pan. It's because we're gonna make a sauce. Make this sauce creamy. I'm using some half and half. The trick to making it not curdle is to heat it up before you add it into the pan. And you wanna incorporate it and bring it to a simmer rather quickly. Now I'm using thyme in the recipe, but you can use Italian seasoning, any herbs that you have on hand. Now before you drain it, just take some pasta water and reserve it. You're gonna need this to thin out the sauce. Now that this awesome cream sauce is ready, I'm gonna add my chicken breasts into the pan. You could add them whole, but I like to distribute everything around with the sauce. Now that I sliced my chicken breasts diagonally, I'm going to add them into the creamy sauce, and let's not forget about the chicken juices that are left on the plate, right? Let's add those too for more flavor. And now let's add the cooked pasta and asparagus into the skillet. It's always a great idea to have a pan that can fit all your ingredients, one of these large skillet pans, and we are gonna make more sauce with that reserved pasta water. Don't worry, I left how much you need of everything in the description box, but just in case, a good tip is to reserve more than you need. So let's add the pasta water right into the pan, but before you stir, let's add that Parmesan cheese right over the top. Now this is a lemon chicken asparagus pasta sauce, so of course I've got a lemon here that I'm going to go ahead and juice right over the top of my pasta before I mix it. And then take a big spoon or spatula and combine everything together to melt that Parmesan cheese into the creamy sauce. Distribute that lemon all around. And this is smelling so good, so fresh. One more bite. There is a reason why this is my go-to creamy garlicky sauce that I use with pasta and chicken and so much more. I'll leave everything you need in the description box, as well as some great ways to use it. Try it, let me know what you think. See you next time.